The Lions have been cruising their way through their tour of South Africa so far, dismantling everyone who has so far stood in their way, but many are fearing that that run may hit a brick wall today as they take on a brick wall in the stature of South Africa A, and a South Africa A team that very much resembles the A team from South Africa. That's right, they have left no superstars out as they seem to have almost gone all out for this big game between the Lions and South Africa A. The signal of these two teams, you'll find out why in just a second. But of course, thanks for joining me, everyone, and welcome along to your home of rugby here on the channel, and a big matchup for the Lions tour, and almost a precursor of what we shall see very, very soon in test match number 1. Have a look at the side on the left side of your screen right now, and there's probably only 2 or 3 names there that would not feature in those test matches later on in the month. Let's take a look through it, shall we, and just at awe of what South Africa is throwing out here in their A team. The front row, Stephen Kitshoff alongside Joseph Dweeba and Trevor Nyakani are your 1, 2 and 3. On the other side of things, Wyn Jones, Ken Owens and Kyle Sinclair accompanies the 2 Welshmen. That's a very strong front row for both these two sides, and the South Africans, well, they are not taking anything for chance. In the second row, it's Ebenezer Beth and Franco Mostert going up against Maro Atolje and Ian Henderson for the Lions. The back row, here's something to look out for. Marco van Staden, it's Peter Steph du Toit in 7, and Jasper Weiss, who wears number 8. Up against them in the Lions, Josh Navidi, Tom Curry, and Taulupi Faletau at the back of the impressive-looking pack. Now take a second, just for a moment, and look at that South African pack. They are stacked with Springboks, and there's no question they are going to really stand out to this Lions team tonight. Moving into the back lines is Faf de Klerk and Mornay Steyn. Experience and excitement up against the captain Conor Murray and Dan Bigger. Into the midfield, and there's sure to be a power battle here. Damian Delendi and Lakanya Arm, with 12 and 13. Arm the captain for this South African A side, up against Mbandi Aki and the Scotsman Chris Harris. On the wings, it's the excitement machine of Samu Nkosi. On the left side, he takes on Lewis Rees-Zammit for the Lions, and Josh Adams will be on the left side for the Lions, going up against, well, what can you say about Shearson Colby? The enigma, the excitement machine. These guys look set for absolute destruction. At fullback, it is Willie Leroux and Anthony Watson, the 2 15s, sure to be a big battle at the back. The boots will be one thing those two players will certainly be looking for to get their teams on the front foot. That back line, exciting. The Lions have matched up with a very good team themselves. All that is left now is for the kickoff of this big game between South Africa A and the British and Irish Lions. It's pretty much test number 1 already. Having a look at the 2 benches for these sides, Marks, Oosterhuizen, Kosh, James van Rensburg, Elstad, Yankees, Creel and Willemse are the 23 in the side. For the Lions, Cal, Dickie, Willie Puller, Ferguson, Baird, Byrne, Simmons, Davis and Daly. You notice there straight away the Lions going for that 6-2 bench, keeping the forwards more fresh, and of course more replacements in that pack as well, expecting a big battle between the big boys in the small numbers. Kickoff about ready to go. You see the players in the background set for action. Let's get down there ready for kickoff. Well, looking through these 2 lineups, it would be very easy to mistake this for test match number 1. Mornay Steyn with ball in hand as the Springboks and South Africa A. What do you call them? It's almost the best they can muster. Steyn kicks off, and it will be the Lions receiving, of course, in the red as Faf de Klerk puts in a huge hit early on. Peter Steph du Toit's over the ball, and it's an early turnover for South Africa A. Get the name right. Into the midfield they go. Mostert, Colby, back to the Kanyalam, shrinks his way out of 2 tackles. Just outside the 22. Excitement already for the South African A team as Faf de Klerk has a little bit of a sneaky look down the left-hand side before he's driven backwards a couple of metres. Here's Franco Mostert again. Du Toit changes directions, pops it back to his back row partner, and Marco van Staden. The South Africa A reset yet again. Another chance to Kanyalam. He's got Colby. He's got to go to Colby. No! He goes to Mornay Steyn. Oh, what a placement from the fly half, and Mornay Steyn dots down, first use the football, and it's the South Africa A team, not the Springboks, that score this one first. Well, this is a great worked try by South Africa A. Look at them come out wide here. You've seen it a few phases ago as they worked out that width after going through the middle, drawing that defence of the Lions in, and very quickly it has come up trumps for them. And the try scorer himself, Morné Steyn, stealing it away from the hands of Cheslin Colby as the kick goes wide. Uncharacteristic mistake and miss from Morné Steyn there. Such a sharpshooter. He has put one adrift in his opening chance to add to his opening try. 5-0 to score, 8 minutes gone. Dan Biggar kicks off. This time the Lions chase hard, but it's nicely taken from Van Staden again. He's been on fire already early as South Africa A look to launch through Faf de Klerk as he slips it short, and into tackle goes Trevor Nyakani. As South Africa A try to hang on to the ball. Here's Van Staden again, short to Du Toit. There's a high shot. And trouble. Chris Harris called up early. Referee lets them off with nothing more than a warning. Luckily for the Lions. And Morné Steyn thinks a 65-metre thumper is a bit too much for him today. He instead takes the look for touch. South Africa A up over halfway now. And have been the only team in this matchup so far. 5 points to nil only though, but the Lions still to fire a shot, still to get possession. Here Dweeber throws it nicely, hits his man, and that's Franco Mostert right on the money. Faf de Klerk goes for a run, finds Du Toit, beautiful offload from him as well, finding Billy Leroux up from fullback.
Release.
Morné Steyn in the action a second time very swiftly. De Klerk runs himself, beautiful offload, Cheslin Colby has the electricity on the outside, but a great tackle from Anthony Watson puts Colby in touch. Oh, look out, Lions. South Africa A have come to play and they've got the big guns blazing. Colby with his first real blitz away down that right-hand edge. Good take for the Lions. He had Henderson at the base. Slips it up now for Connor Murray, who looks to the boot. Billy Leroux up in the line. He tricks back and he'll get it nicely on the bounce. He's got Nkossi with him. He uses Nkossi as well, who slides through a hole and looks for touch. Safety and territory. It won't find it. Anthony Watson gets there and he just manages to get it from dribbling into touch. And up in the line goes Tom Curry. Strong carry outside the 22. Back to Dan Biggar. Kicks away from Billy Leroux. And that is a good bounce as well for Biggar. This is a big net gain for the Lions. That goes a long way. 22 to 22 almost. They'll love that, the forwards. Right up there now to the 22 of South Africa A. Joseph Dweeber throw. He's been on the money so far. This time he misses out. Ian Henderson steals it. And the Lions can turn this into a massive chance. Out through the midfield they go. Josh Adams to the corner. One to beat. Josh Adams can't get away. Combined tackle at the back there. Billy Leroux and Cheslin Colby, of course, both very adequate fullbacks on their day. And they cover that in the corner very, very nicely. But the South Africa A team still under immense pressure here as they throw and lose it again. Curry at the back this time. Climbs high over Du Toit. And another chance for the Lions to get themselves on the scoreboard. It's Holger. Tries to get through a Delende. Drags him down. Centre field, just 7 metres out. Shot! Oh no! That's a big shot on defence. High around the head, and it seems like it's the post that's copping the blame for that one, but I think it's the case of Franco Mostert, who has taken the fall on that one, and you've got to wonder here, is that a really, really good professional foul by South Africa A? Because the Lions, they're taking 3, and Dan Biggar slots it through. It's 5 points to 3 now. It is still the lead with South Africa A as the Lions chasing hard now. Bit of possession, a bit of territory. And they'll probably rue that chance not to have taken at least 5 points from that opportunity. Mornay Stain gets us back underway. Half an hour gone. Deep kick this one. Oh no, it's left to bounce. And Colby was flying through. Henderson gets away from the desperate tackle of Stain. And they rumble. Oh, intercepted to Clark. And Cossey gets it back. And that was almost a double breakout there. It is a chance now. South Africa Ray. Ball on the left-hand side. Turning it back in. Jasper Weiss gets up to the 22. Oh, the intercept proving to be a big part of this, as it's a chance for Dwemer. Dwemer goes inside, Mornay Stain, he's done it again. The ultimate support from the fly half. Mornay Stain grabs 2. And the South African A team, I keep trying to call them the Springboks, are in for their second try. Well, out of nothing, an intercept from Faf de Klerk, and such poor defensive play from the Lions down the short side. Joseph Dwemer trundles his way down the tram tracks. He's got support from Sabu and Cossey. Inside was this man Mornay Stain. That is quite the finish from South Africa A. 36 gone, 10 points to 3. Stain makes no mistake. Second shot at goal, and that is picture perfect from the South African A fly half. And you gotta wonder, going up against the likes of Andre Pollard for that number 10 jumper, who will wear that in test match number 1. We're seeing just what Mornay Stain can offer here. 2 tries and a conversion to his name is Peter Toy. Takes down a beautiful kickoff, but will chance to lose it? No. Comes back for de Klerk. Up and now, charging the line was Lakanyo Arm, and a good run here from Trevor Nyakane. Gets him up over halfway, and the Lions quickly on Nyakane, turn him over. Here's the Tolshay, short ball to Bigger, out to the right hand side. Arki keeps the line, Mindsy. It's Lewis 3-7, inside support's there, and it's going to be a chance to Curry. No, what defense! Faf de Klerk flying across, and he takes Curry into touch. Well, the first half comes to a screaming finish, with the Lions almost stealing it right back to a 2-point game on the break. They do not finish it. And with just 22% of the ball, that could have been a fantastic first half for the Lions, given what they had in the bank. It didn't come to be, though. And they are now trailing this one by 9 points. As we head to the second 40, it is South Africa A up 12 points to 3 over the British and Irish Lions. Well, do not go anywhere. If that last phase before halftime was any indication of this game, we still have a lot of rugby to be played as Lakanyo Arm drags the kickoff down and sets it up just inside his 22. Faf de Klerk, the hero, on defence, here's Dwemer, another good run from the hooker. And he gets a couple of metres up. De Klerk again to the toy. And they hold him up in the tackle, but it comes back for Colby. Again, very adequate player at scrum half as well, as he kicks high up over the head of Anthony Watson. I thought that was going to bounce perfectly into touch, but a great chase from Colby. Gets there first, makes the hit, no one else is in with a chance. Look at all the South African A players still trying to get back as we see Ken Owens hit it up inside the Lions 22. Oh, that's a monster of a hit there on Connor Murray. He's taken down an absolute heap, and over the ball is a turnover. Now Stephen Kitshoff rumbles his way. The tight end prop, 10 metres short now. Short side, Vic Staden, up to Colby. Colby sword. Great tackle, Anthony Watson. More ball, more short side play. Vic Staden comes in field, gives to de Klerk. De Klerk's all alone. Oh, that is a big turnover for the Lions. Sinclair to Ken Owens. Owens now up to the 22. Support from Matolshay. Where's the wheels? Oh, they can't find the wheels. Josh Adams on his shoulder. Couldn't give the pass. Murray goes to Harris. Offloading nicely. Falatau. Inside it goes again.
Release.
And Josh Navini takes it to ground. Pick and go from Owens. Peter Toy was on that ball quickly. Can't get it back though. Curry runs from the base, a pick and go from the up inside flanker. Lions struggled to retain possession, but now it's there. Murray, a bit of a run from him. Finds again Wyn Jones, another strong run from the loosehead prop. Front rowers having a field day out here for both sides. Ken Owens waits. He picks himself as well, and he goes another few metres up over halfway now. The Lions, slow, methodical rugby at the moment. They've got the bench to support the style as Connor Murray is driven backwards in the tackle, and this could be curtains now. This could be a big turnover. Yes, South Africa get it back. And fuck de Klerk, great run from de Klerk. Feeds Lekanyalam. And South Africa hit it up and set it up once again. Slow ball for Joseph Weaver. Now he gets at the hooker, and he runs straight at the first man, and really can see. 10-metre line now. South Africa struggling for the ball, struggling and losing the ball. Big turnover again as the Lions, well, struggle to get any width on the play, struggle to get any real momentum, and now one phase is a turnover. Faf de Klerk out wide for Van Staden. He's into Faf de Klerk again. Big names playing big parts in this game. Detui, Kitshoff. Stephen Kitshoff held up in the tackle. Nicely done defensively by the Lions. Peter Steph Detui again. He runs, picks and goes straight into Sinclair. Could be a turnover there. Wyn Jones on the ball very fast, but it doesn't see his side. De Klerk. Kitshoff switches, and a great ball and a great run from Mornay Steyn. He's gone to Kossi. Gets it to Kossi back inside. Kitshoff is there, of all people. Not the man you wanted. It was poorly timed pass from Mornay Steyn, and there's not much that Kossi could have done about it. Now here's Tom Curry on the angle, splits the defence, gets almost to the 22. Now a bit of width on it. It's Bundy Aki, starts to light up for the Lions. Outside the 22 they go, and they are running out of time. 9 minutes left as Conor Murray has a run. And it's a turnover from Dweeber, and he knocks it on. Then a wind down the clock, and it's another knock on from the Lions as well. Well, they had advantage, but they did not use it. Big play here from Joseph Dweeber. Look at this. Up over the ball, turnover, and then smash from behind. Big tackle from Talupi Falatau.
Bind.
And the ball is spilt, and then straight after that, again, by the Lions. They have the scrum feed. They need to score in the next 2 minutes or so, and they are a good 80 metres away. Murray goes back to Falatau off the base of the scrum. Murray waits again. Murray finally makes some inroads, but a high tackle sweeping across. Stephen Kitshoff, the guilty party. And South Africa, you feel as they know they've done enough to win this game now as the clock ticks down. They've got the Lions in the right part of the field, and they are struggling to get away as Falatau cuts them in half. Tap and go from Dan Bigger. Sparks something special from the number 8. Short to Bigger, he didn't want it. Instead, Wyn Jones will have a go. Oh, they need that broken play more, the Lions. Here's Atolche. He offloads beautifully to Henderson. Now it's the Bigger stepping in, trying to shimmy his way through the defenders. 79.5 minutes gone. The Lions need to strike. They need to strike right now. It's Conor Murray. It won't be enough, whatever it is, from the Lions. And South Africa will take this one home. Mornay Steyn, the hero, as the Lions try to get some sort of respectability in the scoreline. Murray going alone. This time finds Henderson. Needs the support of the red jumpers. Wyn Jones at the base of it. Gets a short pass to Navini as well. And Falatau up to just 6 or so metres short for being driven back in the tackle. Oh, and it might be the last riding of this game. As the Klerk goes back to arm. Back deep to Mornay Steyn. And South Africa drive this into touch. That is one heck of a performance from the home team. You look at that side and you say there was some real talent. There were some massive game players, and they have come to the front now to stop the Lions firmly in their tracks. 12 points to 3. That is a performance worth celebrating for the home nation. 2 first half tries. Gave away a penalty when they should have conceded a try, and that is all Dan Bigger could look at. 3 points for the visitors. Mornay Steyn, all the points for South Africa. 2 tries and that conversion as well. 1 missing astray to the right-hand side from the opening try. But boy, that was a real arm wrestle in the second half as the South African A team said, bring it on, Lions. Chuck everything you've got at us and we will repel it. They doubled their possession in the second half, the Lions. They added to their territory, but it just wasn't enough. They couldn't get enough in the South African A half, and they struggled to break out. Some random breaks from guys like Falatau and Curry just weren't enough and weren't often enough. And the finishing, well, it was nothing short of poor as well. South Africa A come away with a result, 12-3 of the British and Irish Lions, and now the tour has finally awoken. That is it from me today, team. I hope you enjoyed this matchup as the tour continues on in South Africa. It is a big matchup, this one. So let me know how you think this game has gone or will go. And of course, I'll see you all next time for plenty more from the Lions and plenty more from the game of rugby as well. Until then, though, thanks for watching and take care.